You've all been waiting long, but it's finally back. The show of massive cash prizes and plenty of trivia. This is Silver the Rabbit. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hello. Welcome to week 2 of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Last week on Monday, our contestant Jake the Monkey of Hoenntown had won $50,000, and the klaxon had sounded immediately after that, unfortunately. But we're back tonight to play for $75,000. Hey Jake.
Yeah?
I know you're here for $1 million, but what amount would be life-changing to you?
I'd say about, maybe 100,000.
Sounds like a cool goal. When we left off, you were only 2 away from your 100,000, 7 away from the cool $1 million. And since you cancelled your phone a friend last week, you still have that right now.
Luckily.
Luckily indeed. Right, so this next question is worth $75,000, 6 of a possible 12. Phone a friend and ask the audience remain. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Right, just to remind you, if you give me a wrong answer, you will drop back to $10,000. Please do not do that. Here comes the question. What is 100 times 100 divided by 100 plus 100 minus 2 divided by 2? 100, 99, 98, 97.
Great. Remember the math whiz I mentioned last week? I'm really going to need him this time. It's Sam.
Aye, HT&T, you know what to do.
Hello?
Hello, Sam.
Yeah?
It's Silver the Rabbit from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Remember when you agreed to be Jake's phone a friend?
Yes, I do.
We'll have him with me, and he's been doing rather well. But he stumped on this question worth some serious money, $75,000. He told me you're the math whiz.
Well, I don't know about that.
Anyway, the next voice will be Jake's. He will read out the question and the 4 alternatives, and you'll have 30 seconds to give him the correct answer, or at least what you think.
Right then.
Alright, Jake, fingers crossed. Your time starts now. Good luck.
What is 100 times 100 divided by 100 plus 100 minus 2 divided by 2?
Alright, give me a second. 100 times 100 divided by 100, carry the 1,
5 seconds, Sam, quick!
I think it's 99.
Oh, just in the nick of time. Hey.
99, final answer.
Despite not knowing the answer.
I have faith in him.
Well, your faith in him is good. You just got 75 grand. Okay, coming up is question 7 worth 100,000 quid guaranteed. You don't have to play this question, running with $75,000 in your pocket. But if you give me the correct answer, this is worth $100,000. And if you miss it, you will drop 65,000. That's one steep drop. But luckily, you can still ask this fancy, rather bewildered looking audience. Here it comes. What is the shape of a football? Like a sphere, like a football, like an oval, or none of the above?
I'll play D.
Take your time, mate!
2 different kinds of footballs, 2 different shapes. So logically, a football looks like a football.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Jake, watch my lips. You've just won $100,000. Look at that. There's a nice $200,000 to take home with you.
That sounds real nice.
Real nice. But we don't want to give you that. What I do want to give you, however, is a check for a much, much higher sum. You are 5 questions away from winning $1 million. Walk away at any point after this next question, and you will be the biggest winner after Lucky the Bear, who played with us on the first episode of the show. This next question, should you give me the right answer, is worth $150,000. You cannot lose on this one. If God does not play dice, what does he play instead? Billiards, blackjack, backgammon, or reversey?
No, I don't know anything about God, but he does sound like a billiards kind of person. Reversey was a thing back then, I think. But at least I don't find it that interesting. Now, you know what'll ask the audience.
Alright, audience, on your keypads. We're playing for serious money now. $150,000 are at stake. Here it comes. If God does not play dice, what does he play instead? Billiards, blackjack, backgammon, reversey. All vote now. %61% say billiards, 10% blackjack, 24% backgammon, 5% reversey. The audience has spoken, but the choice is entirely up to you.
I'll go with the audience, I guess. Billiards, final answer.
That's the right answer. You've won $150,000.
I just answer questions and you changed my life.
Well, that's how we roll here. Right. $150,000. Ticket is yours for now. You are only 4 correct answers away from winning $1 million. You don't have any lifelines left, but you don't have to play this question. Question number 9 of a possible 12 is worth $250,000. According to the song by the Beatles, JoJo left his home in where? Tucson, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Tombstone, Arizona, or Prescott, Arizona?
The Beatles, huh? I know this. Well, it's not Tombstone or Prescott. Tucson. Phoenix. I'm pretty sure it's Phoenix. JoJo left his home in Phoenix, Arizona for some California grass. I'll play.
So you're saying Phoenix. Final answer? There's something on my screen.
Yes, final answer B.
Get back.
Oh no.
Get back. Get back to $100,000. Oh, darn it. JoJo left his home in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. But don't worry about that. Give Jake a big hand. He leaves the studio with $100,000.
$100,000 is good for me. See ya.
To be completely honest, I used to think it was Phoenix as well. Right, we still have 5 eager contestants waiting to jump into the hot seat. So it's time to play fastest finger first again. Question 4 answers. Here it comes. Silence in the audience, please. Starting from the right, put these letters in order, going left according to a QWERTY keyboard. C, F, H, and J. Alright, stop the clock. some of you were just mashing the buttons. Let's just hope that they aren't the kind who just pecks at the keys. Alright, here comes the order. Alright, starting from the right, we have J on the third column from the right. Then we have H, which is directly next to J. Then it's F on the fourth column to the left. And last but not least, it's Z on the far left edge. That is the correct order. Let's see who got it right and who was the fastest. Only 3. Who was fastest? Rosalina the Rabbit in 3.09 seconds. Good to see you up here. Ready to play for $1 million?
I don't know.
Oh, sure you don't. Let's go. Now I bet you all remember Rosalina the Rabbit from our last show. She was sitting in the audience right behind me. She's a sister of our $50,000 winner, Melissa the Rabbit. And Mel accidentally phoned a friend. And what an accident that was. She, like Rosalina, is a map saleswoman from Albuquerque. Most likely gonna donate part of her winnings to the same cause as Melissa, am I right?
Well, that's about it.
Now, how does it feel to be in the hot seat almost directly after your sister?
Well, I'd say I'm feeling what Mel felt, nervousness, but I'm pretty sure I'll get over it soon.
Don't worry, you will. Now, before we begin our trek up the money tree, we'll take a break. Remember, if you want to potentially become a contestant on the show, you still have time. Call 555-444-4444 or email hoennmillionaire@gmail.com. That's HOENN millionaire@gmail.com with a sample of your voice, and you could get a chance to play. Don't go away. Running with $75,000 in your pocket. But if you give me the
Great. Remember the math quiz I mentioned last week?
61% say billiards, 10% blackjack, 24% backgammon.
Sorry, you're not a millionaire.
Dad, this is serious!
I want that on the bloopers video.
Well, that's how you are. She, like Rosalina, is a map saleswoman from Albuquerque. Most likely going to donate part of her winning. Most likely going to donate. Allergies. If you want to potentially become a contestant on the. Question number 9 of a possible 12 is worth $250,000. If that interests me on this, I swear. He's giving me $100.